that.
Well, you know, we got to start the show the way
He
we
probably talking about
started.
sis because it take 10 minutes for the daggone thing to come out.
We have to start the show the way we started every Wednesday, you know, with a clear mind and a sound heart. Just take a little moment to close your eyes, soften your gaze. If you're driving, just focus on your destination in this moment. Take a nice, deep, cleansing, healing breath in through your nostrils. And exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything from the mind, body, and spirit that is taking up space and serves no purpose here. Take another deep breath in. And slowly release. Feel the weight release from the mind, body, and the spirit.
Ooh, that feels good.
Coming back into reality. And yes, the power of the breath, man, it is amazing. Like, you really can heal the mind, body, and the spirit. Reduce your stress, your anxiety, PTSD, and other things simply by breathing. It'll help you to, make better choices sometimes. Even in the heat of the moment and certain things, you'll make better choices when you just take the time to just breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, it's cancer season.
You already know it's this season. It's this season in effect. Let's go.
No, so I am just I've been outside since Taurus season. But I'm really celebrating Cancer season now. This is my season. I've been at anybody and everybody's Cancer bash. I will be celebrating my birthday on the 3rd, which is tomorrow, on the Mushaloo. People, I need to see y'all. Pull up, go on Eventbrite, get your tickets.
We're going to be
get
outside.
Your seats or get your tables, however you want to ball out.
Let's go.
Ball out. You can get a
Show
section, you
show
can get
out.
your table, you can get your seat. Or you could just get general admission and be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely going down on the Moosh tomorrow, hosted by Mike, Troy, and Tariq. These brothers always throw amazing events.
Absolutely.
I was at AI's
Shout out to
50th
them.
birthday party,
Heavy.
Tariq's all white birthday party. Shout out to Rashid Wallace, who's always in the
Shout out to
building when they have
Rashid.
these events. Listen, yesterday's price is not today's price for me anymore. You know what I mean? My Glockaware family has elevated me to new heights and new levels. And I be in the room with people that I didn't know I'm going to be in the room with now. I'm on stages and things and stuff is happening now.
When you're a special person.
I appreciate it.
When is your time? See, everything in God's time. You know what I'm saying? When you have goals and dreams and things, and this is not something that's not new to Nelly, her line dancing and all the stuff she been doing.
I just got my phlebotomy certification.
She got her she graduated yesterday.
Congratulations.
We outside.
I can draw your blood.
She needs some practice sticks. So if y'all got any extra veins, that need a little, you know what I'm saying? Come give her a little 50 sticks because she need a 50 sticks. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm good at what I do.
So let's get them veins popping. Come let sis practice.
Yeah, and then my baby is following in my footsteps. She started her medical assisting course today. She wants to be a nurse.
Congratulations,
So,
baby girl.
Yes, shout out to my Gina.
Yes.
So good things are happening in my life. You know what I mean? The week has been great. Shout out to Somo. Shout out to DJ Active. I was able to see Music, Soul Child, Kindred and the Family Soul, and Freeway at the Dell on Sunday.
Oh yeah, shout out to my guy Freeway. We just did our single yesterday.
You know,
man.
He's another family member of ours, strong around here. We run into that guy quite often.
Make sure y'all look out for that new single from me and Freeway coming out. Y'all make called Moving. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. He's making moves. Freeway got a single out with Active, The Glamorous Life. That's moving. So I just been out here living life and pursuing things and stuff. So what's been going on in y'all world? Enough about me.
Nah, it was good.
What's been going on in y'all world?
First of all, shout out to everybody this morning, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because the unspoken blessing is to make it home every night and be able to wake up to be grateful, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Shy.
We around, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that people need to pay attention to. So, you know what I mean? While I'm here, definitely I'm going to be bringing it up. So I definitely want y'all opinions on it because you know what I mean, we got a clear understanding about people that's woke and people that's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes you gotta wake people up, you know what I mean? So that's what we're around for today.
I like the wake ups.
I like
Being
the
the morning show. We
You
got to
hear
wake
that?
y'all up.
Get up.
Wake
Get
up.
Wake up, wake up, wake
Huh?
up.
Wake up.
Yeah.
What's been going on in
Everybody.
your world, Auntie?
Well, you already know my world is crazy, but you know, we getting it together. So, you know, we got the movie coming out.
Got the movie 25
Shout out to
years
the movie now.
Yeah.
Come on, let's like
We both in the
hold
movie.
on, let's
I know in the movie
let's
too.
you know, let's not run past this though, because
No.
not because at the
This is
end of the
major.
day, you know, you got these women, man, and they doing some independent things that a lot of people try to do and a lot of people want to do, but they not actually able to take the steps to do it. So, you know, for the fact that she's got a movie and a whole script and everything put together for people to interact, because, you know, nowadays with this music stuff and this movie stuff, it's all social media, so it's really not a lot of people getting together and connecting to be able to come together and create something. It's like everybody moving through digital. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, the connection is good to see that you're doing that and able to get some people with some big names and all that to come be a part of it. You know what I mean? That just show the caliber person you are. You know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
my sis.
Well,
Look,
I appreciate
love my team,
everything,
man.
and I appreciate everyone and everybody. And I just want to, I always go back to, I just want to thank Glockaware. You know what I'm saying?
Big
I
shout out to the
appreciate
G.
Toucan. You know, it's
Huge
been,
shout
it's,
out to
it's,
the
I'm
general.
going into my 6th year as part of the Glockaware family. It has been an honor to be here. I definitely feel like, you know, family here. And, you know, just being able to be at Glockaware, meet EA, meet everyone
Shout
that
out
I
to
met,
EA.
meet Nelly, meet
Yeah.
Toucan, Paulie, Chick, everybody.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, Nate, I could just go
We
on and
go
on.
on and on.
Oh, yeah.
about,
Let's not forget, too.
um,
Club Limitless Thursday.
Yes.
DJ Reggie Reg, Glockaware event. I'm your host.
Okay.
Open mic showcase. So if you got talent, y'all, come down to Germantown Ave. Be down there, man. It's going to be official. I'm going to try to teach y'all about monetization, teach you about anything positive that you could do to be able to expand yourself as an artist. Just come down there, have your flash drive. It don't matter who you are. We all want to see
at it.
everybody's talent because we know Philadelphia is a melting pot of talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Clock.
is that
Shout out to Ashai.
And is that
yeah.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because that's the same day as the party.
Oh, no, we're going to make both.
I know that's
I
right.
mean,
We outside the mall.
Because the
Yeah.
like,
We
the,
outside. We outside.
I mean, with
So
the
get
young
them tickets on
me.
Eventbrite. Get on the
Get
boat
your
with
tickets
us.
on
They
Eventbrite,
got
y'all.
4 table
Yeah.
It's
sections.
called Rock the Boat Party.
You can do 4 people on the boat on the water side for 181. 4 people at the table.
Yeah.
They have 161. 4 people on the city side.
Right.
2 seats on deck for
Look at my- look
89.
at my-
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
My
Get
team.
on the
Right.
boat.
Hey.
Be there tomorrow. We gonna be on the water
Don't
doing
miss
what
it.
we do.
And it's going to be
See
lit.
y'all.
It's going to be
It's
ridiculous.
going to be lit.
I'm
You know.
You already lit. It's gonna be lit. Cause
Come outside, man. Bring your bread out and
It's
come
gonna
do it
be
big. Yeah, man.
Bananas.
Your friend
So
is
shout
coming.
out to Ball Out, and I'm glad that he's watching. Cause listen here, right? There
Both sides.
is something that I need to address, and I've already addressed this with Ball Out. So what I have to say, I don't have to bite my tongue about. But I, in no way, shape, or form, condone or support drama, disrespect, or any type of like beef. Y'all know I'm the yoga soldier. I come in peace. I get along with everybody. So shout out to Ron Murder and the Flavor team. I have no issues with those people. They all know that I love them. We're Nasty, Maya Allure, Princess, Galactica, and Ron Murder. Like, I have no issues with these people. So for my listeners who don't know what's going on, or just to shed some light on the situation, there was a song made, a diss track of sorts, from Mr. Ballo. And at the end of this song, my name was mentioned. And I didn't agree to that, co-sign it. I was not aware of it until after it was already released. Once I heard it, I immediately spoke to Ball Out, told him how I felt about it, and let him know, you have the right to be free as an artist. Do what you want to do. But when it comes down to stuff like this, because this is messy, y'all, these people have a prior history with each other that I'm now privy to, but it has nothing to do with me. So, And also as a GlockAware affiliate and the way that we carry ourselves, that is not something that we encourage or condone.
Yeah, we family
at
here.
GlockAware, we are family here. We are about uplifting artists. We are about supporting one another. So in no way, shape, or form do I support that diss track. People are, if you're an artist, you have a right to free speech and you can say what you want. You just can't put my name in it. And that's where I sit and stand with.
And
that.
we not going to talk about this no more. Like this subject is over on the podcast for real.
Right.
Listen, when we deal with each other as a people, we do this for people, and you know what I mean. We don't do things to each other for shock value, because at the end of the day, we really care about each other in this place and in this establishment that's been running for over 30-something years.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, at the end of the day, we are representations of what we come through the GlockAware system, mechanics, machine, and we all respect Toucan to the fullest, and we all carry it with positive energy. This is like the council. We don't bring street or bring in competitiveness against each other, because we eat together, we drink together, we talk together, and we build together.
Yeah.
Immaturity stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, we would appreciate if it doesn't trickle into what we're doing, because what we pushing over here is positive energy and support for all artists, and support for all book writers, support for all singers, writers, and anybody that's doing something positive in the city, because we promote unity.
Yeah.
We only want good vibes. I like Ball Out.
Right.
And I like Weird Nasty. I like Rhyme Murder, and I like it because everybody is a different type of talent.
Yeah.
And everybody create different type of lanes for us to create from, so we can all build together.
Yeah.
GlockAware is the underground railroad for the people.
Yeah. Shout out to Harriet Tubman.
And that's
AKA
it. That's all.
Toucan.
So today's topic, because I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Let's get into the word of the day first.
Today's topic
Before
is: do you guys know? Well, I'm going to start off with some happy stuff first, and then we're going to get to the bullshit. Philadelphia is getting a WNBA team.
Oh, yeah.
In the year 2030, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to be getting us a WNBA team. And what's up, Wishbone? Good morning, bro.
Hey, Wish.
Yo,
Congratulations
DJ
on being day 2 sober from cigarettes.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Keep it going.
You can do
Wishbone.
it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
So we are, getting a WNBA team. And I saw an interview with.
What's crazy is that we didn't have one all this time.
Well, they call you got to get the money up. So the
That's
cities
crazy,
that had the cities that had the people that put in the most money to get that team started is the one where it started. But this has been an expansion, and I think they added 18 more cities, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't just Philadelphia. It's more than us, and I saw Dawn Staley on an interview with Jason Kelsey's wife, and she was asking Dawn Staley about being a coach. Well, Dawn does not want to coach. Dawn wants to be an owner. I think that's absolutely, that would be so dope.
Yeah, it would.
Like the Dawn Staley, Philly's own. She's the basketball great. It ain't no doubt about that. Temple, South Carolina, what she's been doing there. She's been balling ever since we was teenagers. We the same age, so I've literally watched Dawn Staley. She is really like the pride of Philly.
Well, I mean,
we've all watched her. So I would love to see her be an owner, be a part of it.
Forward sports, especially just the fact that she does know the game just as well as anybody else that journeyed through that profession. You know what I mean? I think women need that type of shot for that type of stuff.
Would love to see her
because women basketball is very, very exciting.
Yes, it is.
It is.
They be balling.
Yeah, man. They really begin, and then they look
good.
They
be balling.
They be looking good while they doing it. You know what I mean?
They be balling.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Like I'm proud of even the direction that it's going in. Like these women are just like super feminine too. Like back in the day, I feel like some of the women kind of used to look a little
brolic.
Yes.
Yeah, but nah, these
they
women
look
are embracing
awesome.
their femininity.
They got families. They
dunking on.
They looking good and dunking
Sexy.
nails
Yeah,
on.
they do a layup sexy.
dunking.
And they
They got lady layers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's crazy because they carrying it like that off the court too. They still keeping the sexy feel of what they doing. Because when you see them off court, you like, damn, they look amazing.
I love it. I'm just like so excited, because I got a few of my favorites like Flage. She's one of my favorites. Of course, you
Angela
know,
Reese.
Angela Reese. I'm about to say little
She
Reese
her.
cup.
Angel.
I love
Yeah,
Angel
she-
Reese.
Angel Reese.
Angel.
Angel Reese.
And I love her. I love her energy. You know what I'm saying? She just authentic Baltimore.
She remind me of like a
and
her,
she just
her buzz kind of like remind me of a girl version of AI.
absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's
A
and she,
rebel.
when I was
Absolutely.
speaking about
But we
that,
need
she is
that.
exactly
We
who I saw
definitely
on
need
my mind.
that.
People need
You
that.
need that. You need
Yeah.
the not status quo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very much not
Right,
status
right.
quo.
Right.
So you need
Right,
you
because it
need
gotta
that.
make sense.
Game changer.
Yes.
You need those game changers.
You know it gotta make sense for her. She
Yes.
got a Gucci notebook.
Now
old
I didn't
school.
even show y'all. He done told
I peeped it. I pay attention to detail.
That's old school.
Yeah.
Old school. So in my little book, I got everything that we
I
gonna
see
talk
it.
about today, all our little
Right.
topics today.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
So
On one
besi-
page.
no, hold on. Let me turn to this other side.
Yeah.
and a third,
Right.
a page and a third of notes
Yeah,
here because you
yeah.
know
That's
our
about-
KD memory is getting a little. And
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that we are like really bringing in viewers. I want to thank everybody who has been joining our podcast, coming in, tuning in the Glockaware, downloading the app. Everything that you guys have been doing, I appreciate it. I got like 3,000 likes on TikTok this morning. And of course, I have so many of my
Keep
TikTok
running it up.
followers watching. Glockaware's on TikTok. We're all there. Just keep tuning in. We appreciate all the love.
Yes, all the
We
love.
appreciate
Make
it.
sure
Yes.
y'all download that Glockaware app, people.
And y'all know
Yeah.
y'all gonna pay attention because you know what I mean. We got the lion and the lioness.
That's
we
right.
we all around here. See, we gonna give y'all a whole lot of different perspectives
Absolutely.
on everything
Mhm.
because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that we hoping y'all paying attention to. Because if you not,
We gonna show
you
y'all what it
tripping.
is.
Tripping.
We gonna let you know.
Make
We
sure
gonna
you
hit it.
stop watching that Diddy case
Right.
and pay attention
being distracted.
to from what I hear, they say the president wanted making thoughts about building a gold globe over America.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Now,
Well, he only gonna be here 4 years, and it take longer than that. Go on,
Yeah.
go on. I don't have time to do. Go on,
Right.
get the math ain't
Right.
mathing. Go on, you ain't got that much time.
but the fact that if this is true and if he is the president, what would make you want to do something like that?
He's
So you know what I mean.
mental
You gotta.
illness.
I mean, either that,
Right.
What the
either mental illness or somebody knows something that we don't know.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But
Well, we ain't getting into our word of the day.
Oh yeah.
So before
I
we
got
get
it
into
up.
our next topic,
I got it.
no
up.
gold dome.
What the hell is
no gold dome, but buy that gold. Buy that gold though. Buy that gold.
Gallup. Gallup is the word. Gallup.
And what
it
does
says
that mean, sis?
To move in a loud and clumsy way.
Oh, that happens at my house all
Gallop.
day.
Kids gallop all
They
the time.
galloping. Paul probably galloping out there while we on the podcast. I mean, if I don't hear enough, I'm glad to have a word for it. So
Gallop.
now I'm like, y'all don't stop galloping around
Damn.
over my head.
Yeah, that's
God damn
weird.
it.
You wouldn't even know how to react to those shit like that. I would.
Moving in a loud and clumsy way.
And stop and everybody right here don't act like you know what that word
Stop
is.
galloping
Don't
around
act
here. Not gallop.
You know what?
So don't say
I
it
love
wrong.
doing the word of the day because it just expands our vocabulary.
does.
Like, oh, okay,
And we need
gallop.
our horizons.
Nowadays they
expanded.
make up new shit anyway. You know what I mean? You got
Like
a whole
somebody
noth-
just made this word up and they just
Yeah.
put it in a
You got a whole
Gallop.
nother mathematical system now that we ain't even
Yeah.
like that we didn't even grow up from.
Like we knew how to count with
That's
the
why
one
the
we
kids
had.
can't
I don't-
count. That's why they can't count.
Like what the?
They can't count.
They confused.
They can't write
Yo,
in
you know
cursive
what I
and
paid
they
it-
can't count.
These
You know-
kids is just this is confused.
You know what I paid attention to? You know when we was younger, right? And you had to put your right hand over your heart
Mhm.
and say the Pledge of Allegiance,
Mhm.
right? We knew the Pledge of Allegiance before we knew how to say cat, hat, all that other shit. You had to learn that first, right? And we know it by heart, but I still don't really know what the is pledging to.
The flag
The
of the
flag.
United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for not all.
Dear
And always praise thy name.
Praise thy name, praise thy name.
Yeah.
Listen, the funny part about the pledge is if you listen to the pledge, right? Do we live in a republic or do we live in a democracy?
That's my point, though.
Right. So I'm telling you now, if you didn't know, we live in a republic. And the difference between a republic and a democracy is the democracy, the people makes the laws. In the republic, the people vote, but the legislators make the law. And so pretty much, we live in a what?
Shitty.
A republic.
Shitty.
All right.
Word.
So we live in a republic that they say is, America has a problem with hypocrisy, okay? We always say we one thing, but never do what we say we are. Like, we always say we for freedom, but ain't nobody really free.
It's like hypocritical.
It is.
It's not
It's
like
mind
hypocritical.
It's mind
It is
fuckery.
hypocritical.
Yeah.
Like, ham, no burger.
Because you be like, United States, but ain't shit united.
What the
Home of brotherly love, my brother.
No
It's
love,
like a
no
motherfucker.
No brothers.
Yeah,
And you be
man.
like, what's up, brother? I ain't your brother. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Yeah.
fuck? This is
Yeah.
Philly. You my brother.
Yeah.
I'm your brother, don't you know? Like,
And
what the fuck?
sisterly affection.
Yeah.
All right. So in the city of brotherly love,
Hmm.
the mayor in DC 33 ain't having no brotherly love because we are on strike.
Straight.
Yeah.
And so we are
Y'all
not.
gonna leave Philadelphia funky.
We're not living on. We're not
I'm so
getting.
stressed out about the trash not getting picked
We
up.
are not getting.
Y'all
our
some
trash.
dirty motherfuckers. How you call it trash?
We're not getting our
You
trash
trash.
collected.
You trash.
I'm
Y'all
so
some
stressed
dirty
out about
motherfuckers. Y'all think it's dirty.
And then not
Because
only
it's
are
like,
wait a
we
minute.
already got mice and stuff.
now
in
we
the
and
city.
rats,
And
okay.
rats, and rats.
And now are we
Yeah.
only not going to have? Oh, the raccoons is going to be having
They
a
gonna have a
fucking
field
field
day.
day.
Hold on.
They gonna
On
have
everything, ain't gonna be no trash around my
Even
house because
if
I don't
you-
got time. I live across from the park. I
Even
can't.
if you take the trash out, that means you live in the same neighborhood you striking the one. You niggas ain't making out the ghetto yet. We slinging trash. And you're slinging trash, that means the same mice and shit is running through your motherfucking house.
Right.
The neighborhood stinking, older people
You
passing
on
out.
strike, but
You know
you
what I
All
mean?
right, the thing is, you're telling people to come dump their trash. What about, like Sheliano said, older people who can't take
Yeah.
their trash?
I mean,
home?
let's
What
think
the
about
older
the-
people supposed to do.
Let's think about the waste that you're not getting rid of, because you want money and you care more about money than us. That's a bunch of COVID sitting in them
Yes.
bags.
Yeah.
It's a lot of disease. Like it's baby pampers. It's all types of feces.
Oh.
It's all types of stuff. And you just saying
He
we
make
gon'
me think of
we gonna
everything.
leave. No, I'm just saying we gonna leave the trash because y'all don't. Come on, dog. Y'all.
That's nutty.
We not
man.
y'all. We not gonna act
Yeah.
like y'all don't got no benefits, no 401k, all this type of stuff. You do. Now I'm not saying don't get your money, but I'm
Right,
saying it's how you
right.
conduct it. Don't make it a health hazard to us to prove
yeah,
your point.
man. This,
Come on,
this
man.
is crazy, man.
That's crazy.
What I'm
The
saying
water
is,
department, is our drinking
and
water
listen-
going to be healthy?
wait a minute,
This-
listen to what I heard on this morning. So they said that someone was going around, Sherelle Parker, who I'm not in agreement with, but anywho, that's something else. Somebody came on her block and turned around her neighborhood and turned on all the fire hydrants. And she got word that they were turning on all the fire hydrants so they can make the water pressure low all around the city. This is what I want to say to the people at the water department or whoever got the wrenches. It ain't our fault that y'all ain't getting no deal done. Don't make it worse for us. We already are not getting our trash collected. Now you want to sabotage the water supply? And then if it's a fire, the
Right.
daggone water plug ain't gonna put out no water.
Yep.
So come on with the dumb stuff. Figure out something else. Tell her to stop
It's
letting
too
PPA do all this. They getting all this money.
Hold the.
They was booting everybody in University
They
City
done- I'm
yesterday.
this
I
shit,
got them on video. Y'all know I'm on their ass.
what the fuck would make you motherfuckers?
And then they went up yesterday too. $1.
Hold on. What would make you motherfuckers in this hot ass
It's
summer
hot and it's hot.
decide to make the water pressure low?
Right.
So what about the people that can't afford cases of spring water or
Mhm.
people that can't
Mhm.
afford certain things? It's
Mhm.
cool if they just die for your own greed about money. And y'all people, this why Philadelphia, this why shit's so fucked up. Y'all motherfuckers don't think
How it's affecting the masses? Because it's just
it's
about
hurting
y'all.
us.
Mm.
If you don't like your job, don't fucking do it.
Quit, cause I quit them all the time. I
Quit
done
'em all
told
the
y'all
time.
that 1,000 times. I don't work nowhere with a bunch of bullshit. I don't like it. I'm out of here.
I'm
I'm
tired
not
of-
dealing with
I'm
it.
tired of
Just
people.
not.
I'm tired of people that's really getting $20 union, $20 something dollars, whatever, and getting pensions, family planning, all this type shit, and acting greedy like other people don't matter. I understand you want to get your money, but you go about it a certain way. You don't hurt the people.
Right.
That's the problem. We can't keep hurting each other.
Yep.
It's like no matter how, it's post-traumatic stress.
Yep.
We live congested. We need water. The water already fucked up with too much fluoride in it. You got all this other weirdo shit that's happening in the rivers closer and chemical shit, boats breaking down. I ain't forget none of that shit that happened years ago that y'all hoping, because it only stimulates and flows through together.
And this,
So
Yeah.
The thing is-
Everything that's bad
but
always
this is
comes.
the thing, if you
to
don't realize how detrimental this is to the city. The water department is the ones who make sure our water is clean.
All right, that's why I said.
And that the
shout out to my pop, he
Is
worked
our
for him.
drinking
That
water
the
even going to
reservoir
be
is
safe?
running, and that they make
This
sure
is
the
insane.
the process of the drinking water is clean. When I was on my way here this morning, and if you guys rode down 76 and passed the river, trash was everywhere in the water.
That's terrible.
Mm.
Because now,
And if you didn't see it, ride by there and see for yourself. And we've had a lot of rain. There's a lot of runoff already because there's been a lot of rain. So the river's all brown from all of that runoff from
nasty
the mud.
motherfucker.
And now it's a bunch of trash. And I'm not saying that it came from, just because of the trash is on strike.
that's
But the
some
fact
nasty
that it was
shit.
a lot of trash in the river, the water department's on strike. And who is making sure our water is clean?
Oh, here we go. Motherfucker ready to die. See, this the dumb shit. See,
Now it's going to get crazy because, of course, all the cases of water and all the water in the supermarkets
bad
is
for
going to be
people.
gone.
I
It's
feel
going. The
bad for
price
people.
of water, bottled water, is going to go up.
Already
If you don't
been
have a
bought.
water
Yeah.
filter, then you kind of hit, and even that might not be strong enough because the water ain't going to be
That's
filtered
terrible.
coming
But
in.
more than that, it's like the city is weird to me because I don't understand what they're doing with the money. Not too long when Kenny was in office, he put this sugar tax on these sodas, and you got to pay 2 cents an ounce for any sugary drinks that you drink.
And that was supposed
And
to go
then
to
you
the
go to
schools,
the
and-
store
and
to
that
get a
didn't
pay.
happen.
We don't even have no schools.
Yeah, y'all
We
niggas-
got
That
about
was
5
supposed to
schools
go
left
to
in the
our
whole
schools,
city.
And you need to stop drinking that shit anyway. Y'all niggas.
Okay, the thing is but that ain't the point. See, the thing is, if I want to drink a soda, that's
Don't
my
play in our
business.
face.
Right.
Don't charge me extra and say that you're going to use it for schools, and schools is closing down left and right. But yet you got these people that's moving into this city that don't pay no real estate tax.
Yeah.
You got these people coming in here in all
their
these
kids go to
neighborhoods.
private
They
school.
they building $500,000 and $600,000 homes, and they getting 10 and 15-year tax abatements. And then the people on strike. And you know why? Because that money that you're not allowed, they're not paying to live and tax-free in the city for 10 and 15 years is money that the water department, the sanitation department, and every other city agency is supposed to that go to their jobs.
Preach.
So if listen, I understand y'all want to bring people into the city, but to keep it a being, y'all had people in the city who was going to buy those houses, and y'all didn't allow us to.
Yep, yep.
These are things that they don't talk about. Those houses were sitting on a dollar
would've
house,
been paying
they're on a
taxes.
dollar house list, and giving those houses away to the residents so that they can remodel those houses and fix them up so that we could stay in our communities. And the Mayor Nutter and the city of Philadelphia City Council allowed it and purposely took those programs away. And now let everybody move into this city and come over here and move next to my grandma or my aunt and build their $400,000 home that crack a wall in her, crack down her foundation. And now she got to foot the bill for their taxes because they don't pay none. And when we sitting here talking about the issues that's in the city, that's the problem.
Yeah.
If you want to move in here and have a nice house in South Philly with a roof, pay your taxes. You got the money to buy a $400,000 house. You got the money to pay your taxes. The problem is they move in here, they buy those houses while they going to school at Penn or Drexel or Temple or wherever they at. And when they finish their internship, externship, they ain't staying here. They don't hardly have no kids. They don't give a damn if our kids' schools is good because they ain't got none, majority of them. And the ones they do, they in them schools hidden. Like the one at Penn, you ain't even know Penn had a public school over there, did you? It's hidden behind all them trees. And that's where those professors' kids go to for free and all of this stuff. And the city got a lot of shit with them. Straight from the gun bust. Because those people that go to those universities or whatever, they don't stay here.
Right.
And so y'all giving them abatements where they never have to pay taxes and never have to really conform it to the city. But yet they get bike lanes and all this fucking speed bumps and our cars getting trashed and PPA is running them up.
Well,
And fuck
listen.
me.
So where are some of the dump sites or some of the locations so we can educate our listeners?
Starting at City Hall is the first one. Sorry, don't do that.
Well, y'all need to just go on the city website because we're not going to give y'all too much. Because she'll go on, and the show will be over. She won't stop. Like, so we got to cut that conversation.
Can't stop, won't stop. Like.
Yeah, she'll keep going. Don't even mention PPA. Jesus Christ. We won't even be able to talk about that. Go to the city website
I'm about to tell
and
y'all
look up the location.
where y'all can toss y'all trash. This is ridiculous.
And y'all people better get y'all hustle on and figure out ways to get, I don't know, because this is going to be a crazy situation. People, please don't be trifling with what you do with your trash. Like be mindful.
Don't be eating all them crabs.
I was about to elaborate on that. Like when I was saying, you don't want to turn this shit to the 12th century when shit was just moving like back when they had just trash floating along the street with sewage and all that shit. It was real unhealthy, and that's basically what the hell y'all doing.
Right.
Like, don't let this shit. You know, people got kids for family and stuff like that, little children and stuff that's being brought up. They don't need that type of waste and all that type of stuff. I hope y'all come to an agreement soon. You know what I mean? And people in the city do need to stop being greedy though, because them people that was really that was picking up everybody's trash. They really some heroes, because at the time when everything was happening with COVID and all that type stuff that was going on, they was the people risking their life, and a lot of trashmen was dying, and a lot of stuff was dying, and that that really be like a hands-on thing for men that either came home from jail or came from situations, and they just got to get some hands-on type experience and put something under their belt, and it's for people that's trying to
it's an
elevate.
honorable job, but it's an entry-level job to some where you can actually make a life for yourself.
Right. So, like they say, another man's trash is another man's treasure. And that's facts in it. But, at the same time, y'all, we don't want to let greed overpower what we need as a people to make sure that we healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's not for some reason.
Well, I just told the people they just need to go to the city website.
I know that if you're in the Southwest area, they have trash collection at 77th and.
You see, don't be giving people the wrong address. Never mind.
Go on yours, Nelly. Look it up on Google, because I don't know why it's not letting.
And if y'all don't got spring water, make sure y'all boil y'all water, sterilize it.
Yeah, man.
It's not letting me connect.
Don't worry about it. I want to.
But on the city website, it says my Chrome is out of date. I didn't. On the city website, they have locations where you can drop off. I know that they got one in the Graduate area. People on the news were talking about that today in the Graduate Hospital area. That's like 19th and South. They got a dumpster like right down at 19th and South. Can you believe it? Anywho, it's craziness. But so I don't know how long this strike's gonna last, but I do remember. I don't know if you guys remember the last trash strike that we had. And I remember being like 15, 16. It was a long time ago. They was on strike for like 44 days.
What?
That's crazy.
I don't know if you remember that too. The trash was piled up. It was rats and everything.
We ain't the fuck gonna do that.
We lived in a project. Our dumpsters was like.
Some people is real trifling with their trash on a regular weekly basis, let alone it piling up. I encourage you people to cut back on your seafood intake while we are on strike. There's no need for us to be.
They know what people gonna start doing.
Sit around in 90-degree weather, because it is going to be some heat waves, and that shit is going to be
disgusting.
Rancid.
Yeah, and plus, please don't go out here burning all the trash up.
All these meat markets that's going to have all this waste, this meat, blood, and stuff sitting around. Like, think about all the meat markets and the trash that they going to have. The Chinese food stores and the trash that they going to have.
I'm eating grass outside.
Like, man, the air ain't even going to be safe to breathe. We're going to have to put face masks on again. We're going to have to wear masks again, y'all. while it's trash is sitting
Yeah,
out.
definitely.
We're gonna have to start wearing
Definitely.
masks.
They about to make it fucked up in the city air, like, and all that.
Yeah.
Y'all in the fucking way with this shit.
I mean, so how long y'all gonna be on strike? Because I hope y'all don't be on strike for 44 days like the last time y'all had the trash strike. Because that's an abomination.
It really is.
And then the pools are closed.
Ah, nah.
The pool's closed.
So
Yeah,
now it's
the
definitely
The
gonna be.
kids ain't got no pools to go to.
Mm.
The
And you-
city recreation centers are closed.
So now you're gonna have these kids all hot.
So now they
irritated.
already ain't got nothing to do.
Agitated.
They already don't have anything to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So the pools is the one thing that they could go
Stuff- I
to
swear,
and get
man.
away.
Stuff be
And-
by
and-
design.
and now the
none of
pools
this
is closed.
by-
And dirt bring negative energy. The more the trash
Happenstance.
pile up, more people will get shot and all that shit. Everything.
This for real.
Everybody mad. Bitch, I told you
Irritating.
ain't no crabs
Road
over here.
rage-
Yeah.
Road rage gonna go up.
Yo, pick your fucking trash
Like,
up,
don't put that
dog.
shit on
I'm
my
not gonna
sidewalk.
tell you.
Neighborhood
Right now.
squirrels are gonna be at an all-time high. Neighbors are gonna be beefing.
I
about
just seen
trash
a raccoon
pickup.
sitting on my porch last night. Big fat motherfucker looking me up and down. I threw water at him here and
He
running
probably
up.
like, nigga, what the? I need a bath. He
My
probably
dog
like,
barking.
thank
Look, my bitch ass dog, he all barking like, like he want that work. I took the fucking collar on him and went to run him over there to that raccoon. That motherfucker said, like, what the fuck is you doing? Put me in the fucking house. That
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you don't want no work with no smoke with no
yeah.
raccoon, baby.
Yeah.
He said, no, that joint look like he got rabies from over here. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Don't
Yeah.
want no work with
And
I done
raccoons is in control in
I
Philly.
done made my dog soft, man.
He just,
I did. I done
you been loving
parented
him
him.
up.
It's a
Look,
house
you
dog.
done been loving him up.
Yeah,
a
my
house dog.
wife take him, get his nails clipped,
Yeah,
all this
yeah,
dumb
he
ass
ain't ready.
shit.
It's
He ain't
over.
no
He ain't
smoke.
fighting no raccoon.
You don't want no
All right, that
raccoon smoke.
motherfucker
He's trying to
scared.
lay on his big bed. He
Yeah.
ain't. He's good.
Yeah, he like, fuck that.
That's how my grandkids like get the dog. No, 'cause
I was
need a
like, fuck that
protection
too,
dog.
because
We
that
ain't got time
motherfucker
for
moved
all
a little bit a certain way. I got the fuck about that raccoon way. I said, you know what, I'm going to take it in
Yeah,
the
my
night.
dog ain't protecting me from a motherfucker.
I'm going to take it in the night.
She run soon as something fall off the counter. She haul ass.
Yeah, I'm going to take it the fuck in. This motherfucker ain't moving. He fat. He ain't jumping. I'm kicking chairs and shit. That motherfucker was like looking right at me.
Like,
And
go
I
ahead.
didn't even
They
think
don't
about
care.
it
They
that
ain't
the
scared
trash
of
room
it.
was
you
on
wish a
strike.
nigga would.
So now they got these motherfuckers climbing off shit.
Raccoons is vicious.
I'm going to go ahead and get me one of them air pellet guns.
They
and I'm
really-
gonna bust me.
Yo, they really gonna be in full force because they gonna be like, I dare y'all to walk over here. They gonna be having their little trash parties and shit. It's gonna be a ton of them.
Oh, now
It's
see.
already be a ton of them,
Oh my
and that's the
God.
problem. 'cause
Don't
you
forget
know-
about the possums.
But look, the
Oh.
and don't forget because they be living in people's roofs and shit.
Yeah, I heard one.
They be living in your roof, all in the ceilings and carrying on. That's
I
a
can't.
problem.
See, I'm a weird motherfucker though. I've been to drill the hole and put a motherfucking ammonia and bleach out that bitch. Like, that motherfucker be dying. I be like, burning like a motherfucker. Got me fucked up. Yeah, you ain't gonna be scratching rocks and running around. You know my daughter got autism. That motherfucker making joy like she like. I mean,
I'm done with them.
you know the autism kids
Fucking
get.
done. They don't like all
They don't like that noise.
and
She like.
Get that
Get
motherfucker.
But it's saying
motherfucker.
clear as shit like, Daddy, I hear something. You be
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
my
damn
kids
sure
gotta
y'all
go.
gotta smoke the raccoon.
I say he gonna fucking smoke that.
I see how she act when the mice ran across her.
In the shit. I
She
would
was
die.
scared
I
because
will
you
be
know when they lift up
paralyzed.
all that shit now, like when they fixing the water
Yeah.
joints,
Oh,
and all that.
yeah.
No matter how nice your house is, you can't
doesn't
stop
matter.
it.
It's a Philly thing.
You gotta wherever it's a crack at, it's gonna be
It's
a mouse
coming in
there.
there.
You gotta. Yo, I had to bomb
gotta
my crib
seal
like
your-
3 times, dog. I had to go get me an African nigga that don't care if he down from the
It's bad.
fumes.
You gotta get it cut.
You know when you got one of them Africans that don't give a fuck if they die from the fumes. You know
Hey,
I'm
this
like,
is
yo,
guilty.
I'm like, you don't got no mask
is
on.
I'm
guilty.
used to this.
Yeah,
This
he
is
like
your
that.
team.
Be like, I am used to this.
They
Yeah.
drop tear gas
Yeah.
in my village
Yeah.
all the time. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not playing with you.
Hey, beautiful.
It's nothing
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Like, they don't give a fuck. African motherfucker catch a possum with his hand. Get beaten there.
We catch these all the time in our village.
This is all
It
the
can't
time.
affect me. It can't affect me. See my
This is
skin?
all the time. I made it
My
to
skin, my
apartheid
melon-
and everything.
My melatonin in my
This is all
skin.
the time. Me and Mandela is my village.
Because they was over
You
in
know
Africa
what? I'm
smacking
bad.
mosquitoes this fucking big on their neck. You don't understand. The African motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie.
We catch lions in my village.
Okay.
Yeah, African motherfucker, I respect.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
it's just jokes.
no, I'm just
Listen,
saying.
somebody
People get
very,
so sensitive.
very
It's
special
just jokes.
just walked in the building, and she's doing a major event.
And I'm also a host
Philly
at that
got
too. You know what I mean?
Get them bars up.
Yeah.
I got some bars.
And y'all been seeing that all around. Everybody been seeing that. And if you don't forget. Don't forget that she gave y'all. Whenever people was out here promoting and doing fake, people be stealing from the artists. Some people overcharge the artists. Some people, don't give you a platform but promise you stuff. And this female came to the city and stood by her word and did something and created something that was very, very good for artists.
Yes.
And she actually put some real cash in y'all hand.
$4,000.
When you got young people that's out here, all right, we know this is a talent. It's a smoke and mirror thing. It's about imagination. It's about music. If you young and you ain't never really trapped, but you might be out here like, yeah, I done trapped and all that. But for real, you never had that type of money. And if it got put in your hand, be grateful. Because there's somebody that's around that's creating things like that to build up your confidence and make you feel like you're important and an artist. Don't destroy those top. She a worker.
Me being behind the scenes with her with this project, my first time, she puts a lot of herself into this.
Right.
And I respect her hustle, her knowledge. She's very, very intelligent, people. Like, she got bars too. She can rap.
Yeah.
But
better than a lot of people.
When I say, just the way she moves with purpose and intention. She has good intentions for the people that she puts this event on for. You guys need to submit your entries. And come on, put
for sure, because it's gonna be lit.
She works hard. She works really hard to get this money for y'all, first and foremost, okay? And she was just honored at City Hall by Cheryl Parker, because this is an anti-violence grant that she receives to throw this event. And, so she's a huge mover and shaker in our community. This is not her first community event, and it will not be her last.
And she creating a positive atmosphere for people to be able to go enjoy themselves and be able to show their talents to the world. You know what I mean?
Follow Real Mission Inc. on Instagram.
Real Mission Inc. Yeah, man.
Lawanda is my sis. She's doing some.
And by the way,
and you said you got bars.
And by the way, though, a lot of you bosses in the city, man, if y'all really bosses, we know that we gentlemen. And when you see these women doing these type of functions and doing things that you might want to do but don't have the time to do it or can't do it, but these women are still tedious enough to look into this and make it something and create something and then take the money that they work for and sacrifice it to see other people prosper, that's an unselfish act, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So y'all got to start supporting these women, man, the dudes, like, y'all got to start being kings to these queens, man. Y'all see they all here really doing their thing.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to hold y'all down.
Yeah,
it takes a village.
All the female events
for everything.
That the female, I'm making sure that I bring other people and bring people. I'm gonna come support these women at these events because they are really creating lanes. It's creating lanes. And don't worry about another person's name or something. Worry about the person doing what you need to be done so you can prosper.
That part.
You know what I mean?
That part. So, listen, today was a great show, Shell. How do you feel? This is your
his
day
debut.
I was already prepared to know that.
Debut.
Y'all are beta women. You know what I mean? I'm an alpha male. I know that women are going to have to say what they need to say. It's just not, that's just the way it is. I'm very patient with that, though. You know what I'm saying? So I be wanting to hear, everything y'all gotta say, and I know that y'all talk with sense. You know what I mean? If it was a bunch of rambling nothing, then I would be like, all right, I wouldn't even know. But I already know y'all know the science, right? Exactly. So I feel like I'm good with about the counterparts that I got. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I just like to be around y'all anyway, so it's all good. Like you know what I mean? This family, like you know what I mean. But what I do like the fact of it is, y'all definitely give a spiritual, elegant, and political side view to the people in a very good perspective and in a
thanks,
very good
y'all.
light. And I think that I could come and bring the rawness to it because sometimes people just gotta hear it the way the fuck it is,
Absolutely,
you know what I'm
and we
saying?
needed that
Period.
testosterone. We
Yeah.
needed that testosterone.
Goddamn right, I'm
Yeah,
around.
man.
Yeah.
So we just want to thank
Oh,
all of y'all for
can I
tuning
say
in.
one thing? Though, please?
Absolutely.
One more time, y'all, because y'all know I'm an artist too, y'all, man.
Put your shit out there.
Shout out to my man Freeway, my childhood friend. You know
Shout
what I mean?
out to
Shout out to
Freeway.
Freeway.
That's the bro.
Yesterday, you know what I mean, our session ended at 4:00 in the morning. Shout out to Chuck Lawless, you know what I mean? Also, you know what I mean, a very good manager and a very good friend of mine, you know what I mean? We did, you know, Freeway, he move a lot different than I see a lot of other people, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
now I understand it why he's so liked by people because of how he does things.
Mm-hmm.
So he called me, you know, I called him and we connected because, you know, we've been.
Gotta make it quick, show.
Okay, no problem.
Toucan gives you the cue right there.
All
See
right.
the little box
Yeah,
at the
I
bottom?
see it.
That's the
I
cue.
said, all right, listen. But he came and paid for the session. He made the joint happen. He decided to do the video with me and decided to do it because he decided that I was an artist, I mean, that he loved and needed to give a chance to. So, you know what I mean?
Shout out to
That's
you.
my
Shout out
guy,
to
you know what I mean?
That's
Let's
that's
go.
the brotherly love that
we
Philly
talking about.
You
is
other
about.
niggas know I'm the GOAT.
That's the brotherly love that we
You
talk
other
about.
niggas know I'm the GOAT.
Listen,
Psych.
welcome,
for tuning
Sheliano.
in.
Thank y'all for viewing Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all platforms. Make sure y'all download that Glockaware app. You know, it is always a pleasure to be right here with you guys every Wednesday from 10 to 11 on Think Outside the Box. The light in us honors and respects the light in each and every one.